The main thing that we're dealing with is vehicle crime and travelling thieves. So when we're talking about vehicle crime, we're looking for vehicles that look unusual. Plain number plates with no distributors written on the bottom. Vehicles with pop-on petrol caps as opposed to the locking petrol cap. Because when they steal a car, that's one of the first things that they pull off. So we're just looking for anything unusual, anything out of the ordinary. We know yesterday there was a burglary at a clothes shop at Crewe. £4,500 worth of clothes were stolen. The offenders were in that car and were arrested with the clothing in the car and taken back to Crewe. Obviously, today, somebody has been to collect the vehicle, and the vehicle is now back out on the road again. But we're just going to make sure of that. Do you understand?
Yes, Roger, thanks. So we've got the vehicle well found at the moment. Just following it to the station.
Drop in behind him. We've already done the check on him, so we know a little bit about the car. Now let's see what he wants to do. Can you see him looking in the mirror? He knows we're here. Yeah, we have a reaction. Confirms he knows we're here. He's used the lane discipline. He's the perfect driver. Well, this week he got caught. £60 miles an hour, lane 1, there he is. Yeah.
Remember Mike 1 to Crewe.
Again, we're now thinking of the safety aspect.
Yes,
Good all-round loop. Watch the hard shoulder up there. Make sure it's safe to stop him.
I think it was the vehicle involved in the job at Nantwich yesterday.
We have a reaction.
Mike 519.
Check the hard shoulder. They are nice view, nice and clear.
Been released with it all.
Yes, Roger, standby.
It might not be the thieves in it that used it yesterday, but we're interested to know who is in it, because they might be using it tomorrow. Morning. You all right? You have? Yeah. Oh, right.
Passenger job.
Yeah, all right. What have you been doing?
Burglary.
Burglary?
Yeah.
Right.
There.
All right. That was your Christmas shopping list, was it?
Money.
What have they done with you then?
We just bailed us today.
You bailed you, yeah? When are you up next? Friday.
Yeah. 16.
You'll be out and about for Christmas, won't you?
Yeah. You better look like.
Yesterday, this car was used in a burglary at Crewe. £4,500 worth of clothing was stolen from a shop in Crewe. The two occupants that you see in it now were arrested shortly after the burglary here on the northbound M6. There were 3 offenders in the car at that time. They were all arrested, taken back to Crewe with the vehicle. The property was recovered. They were kept in custody. One of the 3 was wanted on warrant at Wigan in Lancashire. They've all appeared at court this morning. Those 2 have been bailed and released and the car given back to them. They're now returning to the Liverpool where they live. The 3rd member of the team is still in custody. He'll be transferred to Wigan where he's also wanted. Now we're playing with the guy with the van behind now. I've dropped right down to below 50. He's coming through now. He was hanging back at one stage of the game. We want to have a look in, want to see what's what before we actually dive in. No eye contact, you see it? Never looked. Plain plate on the van. Can you see it again? It's heavy, there's a lot in there. Right, we've now got to move a little bit because we're running into a system of roadworks and I know I can't stop him if we don't pull him shortly. So we're looking to get him over straight away. Dave hasn't done the check here, so we're going in a little bit blind. That's it. Right, I'm going to go to the van this time, because we still haven't checked it. We don't know anything about that vehicle. Going in very blind. Leave Dave in the car. Dave's going to do the check on the PNC, see if he can find out something about the van. And I'm going to leave myself a little bit more space to play with here. Another thing I'm cautious of here now, as I walk to that van, there's somebody moving about in the back. Can you see him? Right. I'm putting myself between the van. If he reverses, he's got a chance of trapping me between the two vehicles. That's why I've left the bigger gap. Bloody hell. What's this, for a street party or something? Right, it's all yours for Christmas, is it?
Want to Dover, please.
Do what?
No problem.
You've been stopped at Dover, have you?
Yeah, no problem. We're not overweight and over.
Right. You've been checked out by the Dover police?
Yeah. Pulled over at Dover.
Right, I'm going to ask you to turn round at the next interchange and just follow me back to Knutsford Services there so that I can check your story. You understand that?
Yeah.
Because I think for the three of you, you've got a large quantity of beer here. All right, so I'll check your receipts. It's just a case of following us back to the service area while we just check on your story. Are you happy with that?
Yeah.
I want you to understand that you're not under arrest or anything like that. You're just coming with me freely. All right, so I can check your story. Did you say you got the receipts, or is it t'other fella that's got the receipts? Right. Right, who's got the paperwork then, fellas? You or t'other fella? Have you got the paperwork, bud? Your receipts and whatever you say?
Some I have. Some work.
You all got your passports with you?
Yes, yes.
Good man. Right, if you come inside, and then we'll... Yeah, bring them with you as well, if you've got them, aye. Just makes my job easier. Just have a sit down, fellas. Yeah, bud, if you just have a sit in there. I'll put the kettle on in a minute and have a brew. Right, have you got your passports then, lads? And your personal details first. Right, what have you got receipt-wise for your load then?
Receipt for tobacco? I've not got a receipt for the beer.
Right.
You don't give me one, though.
EastEnders, so that's...
No.
Right, English tobacco, right.
Found it. Yeah. Got it? Yeah, in the middle. Can we just take these up now, baby? Now we know what's we need.
Old Holden.
15 kilos of Old Holden and 5 kilos of drum.
This is at one end of the room. This is at the other end of the room.
We've just received a fax from the Customs and Excise at Liverpool in relation to the van, asking us to seize the van.
Right, well, we're going to just get round here. Right, we've been in touch with the Customs and Excise.
Right.
And this is a fax that they've sent us. See my name at the top there?
Right.
Right, this is the incident that relates to stopping of your vehicle this morning on the M6. What they're asking us to do under the Customs and Excise Management Act, Section 154, they're giving us authority to seize your vehicle and your load, all right? Oh. Your vehicle and load is now seized for the Customs and Excise. It will go from here in a secure compound. We had a similar incident yesterday with a vehicle loaded like this that had come from France. The excess tobacco that they're buying is secreted in the centre of the load, which is exactly what you've just seen there. There's a lot of drugs goes on the services, and I'm sure as you hear, people tend to buy and sell cars on services. All sorts goes on, and it's 24 hours a day. Another thing that we tend to see as well, for obvious reasons, local authorities, parish councils and what have you, close public conveniences down because of activities that go on in public conveniences. There are public conveniences on the services which are open 24 hours a day, and we get a certain class of male undesirables in them, which we see quite regularly.
Yeah.
All right.
What you got?
About 6 kilos of cannabis.
All right.
All right. Dump it in the yard, lock it up, and come in and see us.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. You gonna follow us in?
Yeah.
Okay. We're now conducting a more thorough search of the vehicle under the Misuse of Drugs Act. Should there be any other drugs that haven't been found on the initial check by our colleagues.
We're on the air. First for fun, second to none. John, lovely plums. The Christopher Evans Breakfast Show, weekdays at 7:30 on Sky One.
Gnome's the name, sensible's the game. Heard you're playing pool. Now, which end's the shallow end? Huh? Oh, blimey! I went more than that when I'm in the bath. It's 7:36. Do your parents know you're out this late? Oh, no!
Twix, a break from the norm.
Not so dirty then now, eh? I've started using this new Radox Everfresh. Never gets messy, always fresh, and leaves your skin feeling moisturised. And it floats, so you never lose it. Well, it's about time I made a fresh start.
New Radox Everfresh Bath Wash. It's fresh every time.
Life after soap? No problem.
The more power, the quicker the flash, the brighter the smiles. Introducing the remarkable power of new Duracell Ultra with a concentrated power force to get more life out of your high-tech appliances. The more power, the longer the call, the more expressive the conversation. New Duracell Ultra. Duracell power, more life.
An unfaithful wife. An unforgiving husband.
$500,000. Just for walking away from her? Killing my wife.
Michael Douglas. Gwyneth Paltrow. Viggo Mortensen.
Hello.
A perfect murder.
What's going on inside soap? I know.
I know. We know.
I know.
I know.
The wedding bells. The Woolpack's woes. Grant's A to Z and GBH.
We know. We know.
And loads more besides. So get inside your Inside Soap, the essential television magazine, out now.
I knew that. Excuse me, you lost.
What?
Oh, well, you don't look like a quick save shopper.
And why not?
You look a bit posh.
Well, I come here all the time.
Well, what for? Oysters, sun-dried tomatoes?
No. Tea, bread, coffee, all the things I like at simply super prices.
Well, excuse-moi, or caviar.
If you think you can beat our prices, call our free phone hotline and we'll do all we can to put it right. Quick Save, because we're cheap, you're cheerful.
Only one credit card can save you money on your gas and electricity bills from British Gas, as well as earning you vouchers for Marks & Spencer and Boots.
Only the cynical believe that goldfish move in small circles.
With BT's new digital highway in your home or office, you needn't wait as long to send or receive information, because it's even faster than the fastest modem. Or wait till you finished a phone call to use the fax machine, because it allows you to do two things at once. And it can do all this simply through your existing phone line. So, to stop the worldwide wait, get on the BT highway. Call us now on 0800 800 845.
Fresh from a brave victory over Estonia, a jubilant Scotland hope to overwhelm the minnows of the Faroes. The Tartan Army, forward on the road to Euro 2000.
What a super sub!
Ford International Football, Scotland versus the Faroe Islands, Wednesday at 7, Sky Sports 1.
Terrifying riots from across the globe, in America, the Far East, and in our own backyard. Riots, mobs out of control, next.
Yes, Roger, can you just spell the surname for me, please?
Roger, Romeo Oscar, November, Alpha, November.
All right on the shoulder, Dave?
Roger, thanks. Yeah.
Tango Mike 5-2.
No, nothing. Comes from the West Midlands, Birmingham area.
But they're stuck in the tailback just prior to junction 21, over.
Okay, drop me on fire, happy as you are.
Yeah.
All right.
November Mike 12, November Mike 12.
Northbound, 6656A Alpha.
Okay, are you free to speak? Go ahead.
Yeah, subject is the driver. Stand by. What's that? What are you doing with that? Bit of a stupid place to have it, isn't it? Hey?
Just do your seatbelt, lads, and step out.
Step out.
Just want to go and sit in the back of our car, mate. Keep an eye on him.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Whose is that then?
Well, it's mine, but my cousin was playing with it. It's mine, but my cousin was playing with it.
Your cousin was playing with it?
Yeah.
What was he doing with it?
I've seen it twice, then I played it.
Right. You're driving along here at 70 miles an hour,
yeah.
And somebody pulls alongside you and points that at you through the window. Are you going to think it's a toy?
No.
No. And I wouldn't think it was a toy. And what's it doing tucked under your seat?
It was just got outside.
Hey?
It's not tucked anywhere.
Well, it was lying down the side of the seat. It looks suspicious, doesn't it? It leaves you open to accusations that you don't need, innit? If it's a toy, leave it in the toy cupboard, isn't it?
Okay.
That's the place for it, isn't it? Right. What do you want that at your age for, anyway?
Just playing with it. I've always got a bit of an interest in them.
You still got Action Man for Christmas, have you?
Yeah.
Right. It's plastic. It's a toy. It's a replica. There's no offence. It's the same as the baseball bat. You've got the baseball bat lying in the footwell of your car. When does it become an offensive weapon? When you pick it up with the intention of beating somebody's brains out with it. There's no law, there's no offence for him to carry that, for him to have that in his car. He's not committing any offence at all. That is sometimes the idiosyncrasy of the law.
Oh dear. What was the problem with it then?
Hey?
What was the problem with it?
Lifted it up, didn't I?
Forgot to drop it down?
Yeah.
Have you just picked up?
Yeah.
Where have you come
St.
from?
Helens.
So you've just come on at the last junction?
Yeah.
You're all right, you're not...
Sorry?
You're all right, you're not injured at all, or...
No. It's not, though.
Will you be able to drop it down?
I'll have a try, all right?
Just have a go, see, because just make sure you've not done any permanent damage to it. They're going to check the bridge for us.
Unfortunately, all three of them were involved in the CAL.
That's smashing, that's great, super. So we'll take you through to our post at Burton Wood.
Burton Wood, yeah.
And then they can have a look at it there, and we'll fix up an interview with him.
Greenwash. Just start it up and give your steering a shake, please. Start it up and give your steering a shake.
There's the wagon there, we've just passed it. It's loaded with wooden pallets, and he'd shed a quantity of his load onto the carriageway, which had obviously brought the traffic to a standstill. So every mile along the motorway there's what we call a matrix sign, which is the, you can see one coming up here on the central reservation. Basically it's the square board with the orange flashing lights top and bottom. The obstruction's now been cleared, the traffic's running normally again, so we were just cancelling the advisory speed restriction. We control those. The actual control board for them is in our control room.